Hello, my name's Fox, and I'm still digging 9-bit Fox. And welcome back to another Wander Over Yonder review. Sorry if this one's a little late. Apparently something was wrong with my DVR last week, and it wasn't recording, so it didn't record this episode till this morning. Because I don't know why, but yeah, so this is the Matchmaker, which this was a pretty fun episode. Maybe not as in its own thing, it's pretty fun. Battle Royale stuff, freaking holy balls. But this one I did like. It was pretty fun. I say that too many times. Basically, what happens in this one is Sylvia and Wander get stuck in the trash compactor from Star Wars, which Hader now has on his ship. And while this thing's coming in about to kill them, he finds this letter, which he finds this letter from Hater Dominator, which is a love letter, which he doesn't read, and he says, well, I have to get this to Dominator, the Matchmaker. And then, it's funny, because as soon as they're about to get killed by this thing, Wander's Sylvia's like, Wander! Oh! Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. And boop. They just get out real quick, so Wander makes his friend makes Sylvia worried way too much before he actually does something sometimes. But so Wander has the idea of getting the letter to Dominator, which I thought, okay, he's gonna mail it. All right, and Sylvia's like, oh no, I can't let this happen because why would we want to get these two together and stuff? And that he's gonna get himself captured. So she grabs onto a train, and then it turns to another title called The Crazier Plan, which I'm not sure, but I think it's another episode. I think that's the name of an episode. I'm not sure because they do a few jokes like that. So grabs the train, she gets sucked through the space, and Wander has to run after her, grab her, and get on the train. Then they end up at the train station, which is the train station, I believe, the same train station from the box. So they go into the train station. Wander's walking somewhere, and Sylvia sees the giant magma bots around. So Sylvia goes, well, crap, he's gonna get captured. I can't let him do this. So she goes through all these different ways to try to stop him, trying to show him these pamphlets of all these different things called, like, the different ideas, or like try to show these pamphlets go different places they haven't been and they have been. Wander's like, nope, love it, nope, loved it very much, loved it very much, no. And then there's the diner, and these are out of order, but then there's the diner where it goes, the lunch. They go eat the lunch. Wander's still going to go deliver. Every time he does, he raises the paper up, and it says, the Matchmaker. So he leaves. So he's trying to run to capture up the Wander. The person who owns the diner, or like the lady who asks you to pay, she tells her pay, which I want to know, because money being the S with the slash through it, hers bill had an 8 with a slash through, so I wonder how much more that thing was. And then that one was the overpriced food. Keep on going. She's trying to deter Wander, but going like, oh, look, a missing sock. And he goes, the missing sock. No. And Wander just takes it, puts it on dude's foot. Oh, look, a baby. The toddler gives the baby to the father, keeps on walking. Oh, look, what's in the box? Don't care. Wander just straight up said, I don't care. And then, something so-and-so comes in, which I think this might be one of my favorite jokes, and I'm pretty sure one of my favorite jokes in this episode. And this one totally, I'm pretty sure will probably go over so many people's heads, but something so-and-so, that guy with the pot on his head, he's like, yeah, I'm evil, and I'm going to take over the train, and stuff, like, yeah. And Wander goes up to it, and Sylvia's like, oh my gosh, you better help, and it's probably going to take hours for you to fight and stuff like that, to try to resolve this and stuff like that. And Wander goes up to this guy and goes, sorry, dude, I usually would spend around 11 minutes to deal with this, but right now the call of love is calling me, so I'm just going to take a few minutes. Do you really think you should do what you want to do? And, like, basically goes on to saying that he doesn't want to do this, and something so-and-so leaves. And if you don't get the joke yet, he says, I would usually take about 11 minutes to resolve this, which a lot of Wander Over Yonder episodes are about 11 minutes. Which I look at them like, that joke is pretty dang smart, and I'm pretty sure it went over I'm pretty sure it went over a lot of people's heads. But, that might have been one of my favorite jokes. And as it keeps going, what the fuck is that? As they keep going, Sylvia sees the magma bots, and Wander's walking. Seems like he's walking towards them, and Sylvia tries to stop him, but then Wander says, "Sylvia, are you really trying to stop me from doing the right thing and stuff?" And Sylvia goes, "No, sorry. It's just I'm worried about you, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. And if you want to, oh, actually, wait, hold on. Before that happens, I forgot to mention. Before this, Sylvia just straight up snatches the." Wait, no. What happened? No, that happens. And then Wanda's like, "Oh, thank you, Sylvia, but I'm still going to deliver this letter." Well, Sylvia's face says that she's worried about him and doesn't want anything bad to happen to him. And Wanda's like, "Oh, that's nice, Sylvia, but I'm still delivering the letter." Which in that term, Sylvia just snatched the letter. Again, these might be out of order, but Sylvia snatches the letter. I'm sorry. Okay. Zoe. She snatches the letter and then runs off with it through a dimensional door. Which, seeing that dimensional door, I'm thinking this might be somewhat connected to Bill Cipher's bubbles, because something very similar happens to when they go through it. Because when they go through many different versions. I think like the chase. Like there's one like they're running across the thing. They're like the chase, the backup plan. And each time it's like something different. Like the 8-bit, they're 8-bit. Medieval times are medieval looking. The kaiju, they're giant kaiju monsters. What were the others? Fuck, the reverse chase, upsy downsy or something like that. And then there's one which they did the same thing that they did in Gravity Falls, where but this one it says the question mark, and it's Sylvia's voice actor and Wander's voice actor, and they're dressed somewhat accordingly. Although Sylvia's voice actor just has purple hair on and like blue clothing, while Wander has like orange hair and then the giant hat. Which I want that hat. I want that freaking hat. Also, apparently, the girl who plays Sylvia's voice is also the daughter of the guy who played Tigger's voice. Apparently, that's apparent. I'm saying this because I saw a picture on DeviantArt, I believe, that said something like that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But so then they keep going, and then the next one after that's the blank space, and then it comes back to them jumping through the hole or stuff, and then Wanda's like, "Why are you doing this and stuff like that?" And Sylvia goes, "I'm sorry," and stuff. He said, "But you know what, buddy? If you want to go and do this suicide-like mission, I'll be with you the entire way." And Wanda goes, "Thanks, Sylvia." Wanda gets on his back, and then they both do a pose, and he goes, "The Matchmaker," and then like, ah! And ass appears, so it says Matchmakers. Which then Sylvia's running straight towards the magma bot, and so Wanda's like, whoa, wait a second, what the heck? That's just suicide! And he jumps off Sylvia and sneaks around the magma bot and throws the letter into the mailbox. He's like, there! And then it goes Sylvia, the misunderstanding when Sylvia gets a weird face. And then it goes, then Sylvia's like, well, what now? Well, I guess it's the end. And right when you think it's at the end, it goes, the epilogue, where it has Dominier's ship. It shows Dominier with a piece of paper with the note. She opens it up from Hater, looks at it, and says, "Do you like me?" Yes, in big letters with a little box that says, "This one," and like, "No," which is like a little one in the corner. But then Dominier looks at that and goes, "Who wrote this?" Or "Who sent this?" And that's it, because they never actually, Hater doesn't write his name on it. Which he didn't really wasn't gonna send it because he threw it in the trash. But that happened. That was pretty fun. There was a scene earlier where where Wander said like why he wanted to do this, and like was the whole like kind of future daydream future forward, flash forward. Where it's like, oh, Hater and them get married. Hater and Dominator get married, and they have kids and stuff like that later on. Which again, that seems like what if Dominator doesn't even like Guy? Oh, whatever. Guys, but I just think that's even a little insensitive of Wander just to freaking do that. Just to like say like, oh, these two are gonna be awesome together. I'm gonna try to get them together as best I can. Against our wishes. Well, against Dominator's wishes. Hater wants to. But yeah, I this was very fun. I mean, how long is this? Alright, 10 minutes. Okay, not that long. Well, because I'm what? But this was a very fun episode. I extremely enjoyed it. Again, that 11-minute joke was probably my favorite joke in this episode, and it's only because I know, at least I'm guessing, it flew over so many people's heads. Like 11 minutes, all right. Just watch it, and then like just like keep on going, not realizing that that's actually a pretty dang good joke. But yeah, that's again very fun episode. Sorry for it being late. Hopefully, I don't know when the next Wander Over Yonder episode is. Hopefully, I'll be able to record the same day and upload the same day, or the day after. But thank you guys for watching. There was another one called The Toy, which again I'm not quite sure if that one is a new episode or not. But if it is, I'll probably upload another video. But either way, thank you guys for watching. If you check out my videos that I've done, please click the links in the description below. Please check out all my videos. Fun episode, very, very fun. But thank you guys for watching. Please check out all my videos, and we will see you later.